Imagine being labeled educable mentally retarded as a child, only to become one of the world's most influential motivational speakers. This is the extraordinary journey of Les Brown, a man who defied all odds and transformed his life through the power of positive self-talk. Today we're diving deep into Les Brown's secret technique for unlocking your full potential. It's a method that has helped millions worldwide, including CEOs, athletes, and everyday people seeking to break free from their limitations. What if I told you that the biggest obstacle standing between you and your dreams isn't external, but the voice inside your head? That's right. Your inner dialogue shapes your reality more than you might realize. But here's the good news. You have the power to change it. Les Brown's story is a testament to the transformative power of positive self-talk. From speaking to over 80 million people across 50 countries to being recognized as one of the top 5 outstanding speakers worldwide by Toastmasters International, Les has proven that our words have the power to shape our destiny. So, are you ready to discover how to reprogram your mind for success? Buckle up, because we're about to embark on a life-changing journey that will revolutionize the way you talk to yourself, and ultimately the way you live your life. What impact could transforming your negative self-talk into positive have on your life? Let's find out together. Have you ever caught yourself saying, "I'm not good enough," or "I'll never succeed"? If so, you're not alone. These thoughts are examples of negative self-talk, a silent saboteur that affects millions of people worldwide. But what exactly is the impact of this internal dialogue on our personal and professional success? Let's dive into some eye-opening statistics. According to a study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology, individuals with high levels of self-doubt are 50% less likely to achieve their career goals compared to those with positive self-talk. Furthermore, research from the National Science Foundation suggests that an average person has about 12,000 to 60,000 thoughts per day, with 80% of those being negative. Imagine the cumulative effect of thousands of negative thoughts day after day. It's like trying to climb a mountain with a backpack full of rocks, each negative thought adding weight, slowing you down, and making the journey more difficult. Les Brown's early life is a powerful example of the impact of negative self-talk. Labeled as educable mentally retarded in grade school, he internalized this label, allowing it to shape his self-perception and limit his aspirations. "The voices in my head told me I was dumb, that I couldn't learn, that I would never amount to anything," Les often recounts in his speeches. This negative internal dialogue doesn't just affect our mood. It has long-term consequences on our lives. It can lead to decreased motivation, increased stress levels, and even physical health problems. A study in the journal Health Psychology found that individuals with negative self-talk patterns were more likely to experience cardiovascular issues and weakened immune systems. But why do we fall into these patterns of negative thinking? This is where the theory of personal constructs, developed by psychologist George Kelly, comes into play. This theory suggests that we create mental frameworks or constructs based on our experiences, which then shape how we interpret the world and ourselves. When these constructs are negative, they can create a self-fulfilling prophecy, reinforcing our negative beliefs and behaviors. Breaking free from these mental constructs is challenging but not impossible. As Les Brown powerfully states, the only limits to the possibilities in your life tomorrow are the buts you use today. This quote encapsulates the idea that our self-imposed limitations, often manifested through negative self-talk, are the primary obstacles to our success. Now let's pause for a moment of self-reflection. What limiting beliefs can you identify in your own internal dialogue? Are there recurring negative thoughts that hold you back from pursuing your dreams or taking risks? Understanding the power of negative self-talk is the first step towards transformation. In the next chapter, we'll explore Les Brown's journey of overcoming his own negative internal dialogue and the techniques he used to reprogram his mind for success. But before we move on, remember this. Every time you catch yourself in negative self-talk, you have an opportunity to change your mental narrative. It's not about eliminating negative thoughts entirely. That's unrealistic. Instead, it's about recognizing them, challenging them, and gradually replacing them with more empowering alternatives. As we conclude this chapter, I want you to consider this. If your negative self-talk has had such a profound impact on your life so far, imagine the potential of positive self-talk. What could you achieve if the voice in your head became your biggest cheerleader instead of your harshest critic? Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the transformative power of positive self-talk in the upcoming chapters. Your journey to unlocking your full potential is just beginning. Imagine standing at a crossroads, where one path leads to a life of limitation and the other to boundless potential. This was the pivotal moment in Les Brown's life that set him on a trajectory of transformation and success. Les Brown's journey from a labeled educable mentally retarded child to a world-renowned motivational speaker is a testament to the power of changing one's internal dialogue. But what exactly was the turning point that sparked this remarkable transformation? It all began when a high school teacher challenged Les to see beyond his labels. This mentor's belief in Les's potential planted a seed of possibility in his mind. As Les recalls, "It was the first time someone told me I could be somebody." This moment of external validation became the catalyst for Les to question and ultimately change his internal narrative. Initially, Les employed simple yet powerful techniques to shift his self-talk. One of the most effective methods, rooted in cognitive behavioral therapy (CBT), was the practice of thought stopping. Whenever a negative thought arose, Les would consciously interrupt it and replace it with a positive affirmation. For instance, instead of "I can't do this," he would say, "I can learn to do this." However, the path to transformation was far from smooth. Les faced numerous challenges as he worked to rewire years of negative thinking patterns. There were moments of doubt, setbacks, and the temptation to fall back into old habits. But with each challenge, Les's resolve grew stronger. A key aspect of Les's journey was the application of positive psychology principles. He began to identify and focus on his personal strengths rather than dwelling on perceived weaknesses. This shift in perspective allowed him to build confidence and resilience in the face of adversity. As Les started to experience small successes, his new positive self-talk was reinforced. Each achievement, no matter how small, became evidence that supported his new empowering beliefs. This created a positive feedback loop, where success bred more positive thoughts, which in turn led to more success. One of the most powerful techniques Les developed was the what-if exercise. Instead of asking, "What if I fail?" he trained himself to ask, "What if I succeed beyond my wildest dreams?" This simple shift in questioning opened up a world of possibilities and helped him overcome fear and self-doubt. Les Brown often says, "You don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to be great." This quote encapsulates the power of taking that first step towards change, even when the path ahead seems daunting. Now it's time for a moment of self-reflection. What would be your decisive moment to start your personal transformation? What limiting belief, if changed, could unlock your potential? As we conclude this chapter on Les Brown's transformational journey, remember that your own journey of positive self-talk is just beginning. The techniques and principles that worked for Les can be adapted and applied to your own life, opening doors to possibilities you might never have imagined. In the next chapter, we'll dive deeper into specific techniques for reprogramming your mind for success. But before we move on, take a moment to consider. If Les Brown could transform his life through the power of positive self-talk, what could you achieve by harnessing this same power? Are you enjoying the video so far? Don't forget to leave a like. Stay tuned as we explore practical strategies to revolutionize your internal dialogue and unlock your full potential. Picture this. You're standing in front of a mirror, but instead of your reflection, you see the person you've always dreamed of becoming. This powerful visualization technique is just one of the many tools Les Brown uses to reprogram the mind for success. Let's dive into Les Brown's mirror technique, a cornerstone of his personal development strategy. This method, which incorporates elements of neurolinguistic programming (NLP), involves standing in front of a mirror and speaking positive affirmations to yourself. It might feel awkward at first, but the impact can be profound. Brown often says, "It's not what you're saying out loud, it's what you're whispering to yourself that has the most power." This technique harnesses the power of self-talk, turning it into a deliberate, positive force. But why does this work? The answer lies in the fascinating concept of neuroplasticity. Our brains are constantly forming new neural connections based on our experiences and thoughts. When we consistently practice positive self-talk, we're literally rewiring our brains for success. Visualization is another powerful technique in Les Brown's arsenal. By vividly imagining our goals as already achieved, we create a mental blueprint that our subconscious mind works towards. It's like giving your brain a detailed map to success. To enhance the effectiveness of these techniques, Brown suggests using emotional anchors. This could be a piece of music that motivates you, a specific physical gesture, or even a scent that you associate with success. These anchors can quickly trigger positive emotional states, boosting your confidence and motivation. These techniques create positive feedback loops in the brain. Each time you practice them, you strengthen the neural pathways associated with confidence and success. It's like building a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it becomes. One of the most innovative techniques Brown advocates is role reversal. This involves imagining yourself giving advice to a friend facing a challenge you're currently dealing with. This shift in perspective can often unlock new insights and boost your problem-solving abilities. Applying positive self-talk in everyday life is crucial. Whether you're preparing for a job interview, facing a difficult conversation, or tackling a new project, consciously choosing empowering thoughts can significantly impact your performance and outcomes. Les Brown often reminds us, "You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream." This quote encapsulates the essence of mental reprogramming. It's a lifelong process of growth and self-improvement. Now it's time for reflection. How could you apply these techniques in your daily routine? What would be the first area of your life where you'd like to implement positive self-talk? As we conclude this chapter on reprogramming your mind for success, remember that change doesn't happen overnight. It's a process that requires consistency and patience. But with persistence, the results can be life-changing. In the next chapter, we'll explore how to overcome mental obstacles that might be holding you back. But before we move on, take a moment to imagine the person you could become if you mastered these techniques. How would your life be different? Stay tuned as we continue to unlock the secrets of positive self-talk and its power to transform your life. Imagine your mind as a vast landscape, filled with both beautiful meadows and treacherous mountains. These mountains represent the mental obstacles we all face, the confirmation bias, negativity bias, and other cognitive hurdles that can impede our progress. But here's the exciting part. With the right tools and techniques, these seemingly insurmountable peaks can be conquered. Let's start by exploring confirmation bias, a mental shortcut that leads us to seek out information that confirms our existing beliefs while ignoring contradictory evidence. This bias can significantly impact our self-talk, reinforcing negative beliefs about ourselves and our abilities. For instance, if you believe you're not good at public speaking, you might focus on every small mistake you make, overlooking the parts of your presentation that went well. Les Brown faced this challenge head-on in his journey. He shares, "I had to learn to question my negative thoughts and actively look for evidence that contradicted them." This approach, rooted in cognitive behavioral therapy (CBT), involves consciously challenging and reframing negative thoughts. One of the most powerful examples of overcoming mental obstacles comes from Les Brown's personal battle with cancer. In 1997, he was diagnosed with stage 3 cancer, a formidable adversity that tested his positive self-talk techniques to their limits. Brown recalls, "I had to dig deep and use every tool in my arsenal to maintain a positive mindset during treatment." During this challenging time, Brown employed several techniques to maintain positive self-talk in the face of adversity. 1. Gratitude practice, starting each day by listing things he was grateful for no matter how small. 2. Visualization, imagining his body healing and becoming stronger each day. 3. Affirmations, repeating phrases like "I am healthy, I am strong, I am healing" throughout the day. These techniques, grounded in both CBT and neurolinguistic programming (NLP), helped Brown maintain a positive outlook during his treatment and recovery. Another powerful tool Brown advocates is reframing, a technique from NLP. This involves changing the context or meaning of a situation to view it more positively. For example, instead of seeing a layoff as a career setback, reframe it as an opportunity to explore new paths and grow professionally. Brown often says, "It's not over until I win." This powerful affirmation encapsulates his approach to resilience and overcoming obstacles. It's a reminder that setbacks are temporary, and persistence is key to success. Now it's time for reflection. What obstacle in your life could be overcome with a more positive internal dialogue? How might you reframe a current challenge to see it as an opportunity for growth? As we conclude this chapter on overcoming mental obstacles, remember that the journey of positive self-talk is ongoing. Each challenge you face is an opportunity to strengthen your mental resilience and refine your internal dialogue. In our final chapter, we'll explore the tangible fruits of positive self-talk and how it can transform various aspects of your life. But before we move on, consider this. If Les Brown could use these techniques to overcome cancer and countless other obstacles, imagine what you could achieve by applying them to your own life challenges. Stay tuned as we uncover the life-changing potential of mastering your internal dialogue. Close your eyes for a moment and picture a garden. In this garden, each positive thought you've cultivated is a seed, and now, those seeds have blossomed into a lush, vibrant landscape of success. This is the power of positive self-talk, a force that can transform not just your mind but your entire life. Les Brown's journey is a testament to this transformative power. From his humble beginnings, labeled as educable mentally retarded, to becoming a world-renowned motivational speaker and best-selling author, Brown's life exemplifies the profound impact of positive self-talk. One of Brown's most significant achievements is his collection of best-selling books. These works, including Live Your Dreams and It's Not Over Until You Win, have touched millions of lives, spreading the message of self-empowerment and positive thinking. Brown's ability to connect with readers through his writing is a direct result of the confidence and clarity he gained through positive self-talk. But Brown's influence extends far beyond the written word. His work with celebrities and high-profile individuals showcases how the principles of positive self-talk can be applied at any level of success. Brown has coached top athletes, business leaders, and entertainers, helping them overcome self-doubt and reach new heights in their careers. The impact of positive self-talk goes beyond individual success stories. Research in psychology has shown that cultivating a positive internal dialogue increases autonomy, competence, and connection, the three pillars of self-determination theory. When we speak to ourselves with kindness and encouragement, we're more likely to take initiative, feel capable of handling challenges, and form meaningful relationships with others. Brown's own career trajectory illustrates this perfectly. In 1992, he received the National Speakers Association's highest honor, the Council of Peers Award for Excellence (CPE), inducting him into the Speaker Hall of Fame. This recognition, known as the Oscar of Public Speaking, is a direct result of Brown's unwavering belief in himself, nurtured through years of positive self-talk. But the power of positive self-talk isn't limited to public figures. Countless individuals have applied Brown's techniques and experienced remarkable transformations. For instance, a school teacher who struggled with public speaking used Brown's mirror technique to boost her confidence. She went from dreading parent-teacher conferences to leading workshops for hundreds of educators. Another example is a small business owner who used positive affirmations to overcome his fear of expansion. By changing his internal dialogue from "I can't handle growth" to "I am capable of managing a thriving business," he successfully opened 3 new locations in 2 years. Applying the principles of positive psychology, Brown encourages exercises in gratitude and achievement recognition. Take a moment each day to acknowledge your progress, no matter how small. This practice reinforces positive self-talk and creates an upward spiral of confidence and success. As Brown often says, "You have greatness within you." This simple yet powerful statement encapsulates the essence of positive self-talk. It's about recognizing and nurturing the potential that exists within each of us. Now it's time for reflection. What achievements do you envision for yourself as you master positive self-talk? How might your life change if you consistently spoke to yourself with encouragement and belief? As we conclude this chapter on reaping the rewards of positive self-talk, remember that this journey is ongoing. Each positive thought is a step towards a more fulfilling, successful life. The seeds you plant today in your mind will grow into the reality of your tomorrow. In our final section, we'll recap the key points of our journey and provide you with actionable steps to implement positive self-talk in your daily life. But before we move on, take a moment to imagine the person you'll become when your inner voice is your biggest cheerleader. The possibilities are limitless. Stay tuned as we wrap up our exploration of the life-changing power of positive self-talk. As we reach the end of our journey through the transformative power of positive self-talk, let's take a moment to reflect on the key insights we've uncovered. We began by exploring the destructive nature of negative self-talk, understanding how it can limit our potential and hinder our success. We then delved into Les Brown's inspiring transformation, witnessing how he overcame seemingly insurmountable odds through the power of positive internal dialogue. We learned practical techniques for reprogramming our minds, from the mirror technique to visualization and emotional anchoring. These tools, grounded in neuroscience and psychology, offer a roadmap for rewiring our thought patterns and unlocking our full potential. We tackled the mental obstacles that often stand in our way, exploring strategies to overcome confirmation bias and negativity. Les Brown's personal battle with cancer served as a powerful reminder of the resilience that positive self-talk can foster, even in the face of life's greatest challenges. Finally, we celebrated the fruits of positive self-talk, from increased confidence and improved relationships to career success and personal fulfillment. The stories of those who have applied these techniques in their own lives stand as testament to their effectiveness. Now it's time for action. I challenge you to embark on a 21-day journey of positive affirmations. Each day, spend 5 minutes in front of a mirror speaking words of encouragement and belief to yourself. Watch as these small daily actions begin to reshape your internal dialogue and, in turn, your external reality. Les Brown often says, "You have greatness within you." This simple yet profound statement encapsulates the essence of our exploration. Your potential is limitless, and positive self-talk is the key to unlocking it. As we conclude, I invite you to create a vision of your future self, the person you'll become when positive self-talk is second nature. What goals will you achieve? How will your relationships improve? What impact will you make on the world? Remember, this journey is ongoing. Each positive thought is a step towards a more fulfilling, successful life. The seeds you plant today in your mind will grow into the reality of your tomorrow. I encourage you to share your experiences in the comments below. Your story could be the inspiration someone else needs to begin their own journey of transformation. Finally, ask yourself, who will I become when my inner voice is consistently positive and empowering? The answer to this question is the first step on your continued journey of growth and self-discovery. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of the life-changing power of positive self-talk. Remember, your words shape your world. Choose them wisely and watch as your life transforms before your eyes. Hey, incredible growth seekers! Wow, what a journey! If this video resonated, subscribe now for more life-changing content. Join our community of self-improvers. Smash that like button to fuel more content on mindfulness, goal setting, and emotional intelligence. Share this video to create a ripple of positive change. Comment below about your growth journey. Your insights shape our content. Next week, boosting self-confidence and overcoming limiting beliefs. Don't miss it. Every interaction brings us closer to a world of empowered individuals. Let's make personal development global. Stay inspired, keep growing. Your best self awaits. Let's unlock it together.